In total, 909 people died, including 276 children.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? What's up, man? It's CrestSzn in the building.
Hey, man, it's Crest in the building.
Hey, man, CNT plug on Sweep Us Under the Rug. We trying to hit 1,000.
You already know what's going on. Hey, man, this video today, we're going to be reacting to how every cult leader died. I ain't gonna lie.
Cult leader?
How every cult leader died. Like this is really like...
Educational CNT?
I mean, you can say that. You feel me? We teaching the youngins, you feel me, about history, I guess. You feel me? I ain't never been...
Jones the rapper, nigga?
Jim Jones? I mean,
you gonna say
he's a cult leader, bro. He was really trapping shit.
Jim Jones. It was November 18th, 1978, and armed guards had surrounded the main meeting building of Jones's cult in Jonestown, the settlement he created and named after himself, deep in the Guyanese jungle. Hundreds of members of the People's Temple, Jones's cult, were previously told by him that the U.S. military would soon come to kill them, after they had killed Congressman Leo Ryan when he came to investigate the settlement. Instead, he called for what he described as revolutionary suicide, saying that death was simply moving to another level of existence and that they should die with dignity. On that...
I'm gonna be real with you, the people that fall for the shit like this, kind of, I'm not saying they deserve what they got coming to them.
No, but nigga, I'm saying that.
It's just like, you gotta be a dumb nigga to listen to some random ass nigga that's just like, guys, if you die right now, like, bro.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it, my nigga. How are you? This is a regular old head. How are you falling for this?
Yeah.
And y'all killed an American congressman. Do you think the United States is gonna sit over and just turn the other cheek like, oh, I guess he's just dead?
Yeah.
No, nigga, they're coming to get some get back.
And now he's trying to get everybody to off themselves.
Think about the U.S. military. If you kill like one American, they're gonna kill like 1 million of you, my nigga. That's really what it is.
That's a fact, bro.
So y'all all are gonna get thirsted by
a congressman. That's
yeah, you killed a congressman. You didn't kill a reporter. Y'all getting thirsted. It's not religion, my nigga. Y'all are cooked.
That day, cyanide mixed with Flavor Aid was given out, and those who refused to drink it were injected with the poison. Parents were told to give it to their children first, and screams were heard as the poison took effect, while armed guards made sure no one could escape. In total, 909 people died, including 276 children. When Guyanese soldiers, 909 people...
All right. The biggest bots out of all of this shit are the guards.
The guards holding everybody hostage.
If this is really religious shit, why do you need to hold them at gunpoint?
Nah,
and when the 908th person died, my nigga, nobody the last nigga's dumb.
People died, including 276 children. When Guyanese soldiers entered Jonestown, they found Jim Jones dead on the stage, lying on a pillow near his chair with a gunshot wound to the head. His death was ruled a suicide, although his son later suggested that someone else may have shot him at his request. High levels of a barbiturate, a sedative drug, were also found in his body. His remains were cremated, and his ashes scattered in the Atlantic Ocean. The Jonestown Massacre was the largest deliberate loss of American civilian life until September 11th, 2001. David Koresh. On February 28, 1993, federal agents moved in on the Branch Davidians' Mount Carmel Center in Texas. The raid quickly turned into a gun battle that killed 4 agents and 6 members of the religious group. So after that, the FBI took over, treating the situation as a hostage crisis. For 51 days, negotiators spoke with the group's leader, David Koresh, who had been wounded in the initial shootout. Koresh insisted he needed time to finish religious writings before he would consider surrendering. By April 19th, however, U.S. Attorney General Janet Reno approved the FBI's plan to force an end to the standoff. Using an armored vehicle with a battering ram, agents began pumping tear gas into the building to push the Davidians out. Instead, fires broke out inside the compound, spreading quickly. Barricaded within, 79 people died, including 21 children under the age of 16. Autopsies showed that many didn't die from the flames, but from single gunshot wounds to the head, and Koresh himself was among them. His body was badly burned, and it was never confirmed whether he shot himself or was killed by someone else.
I don't understand, like I said, bro, I don't understand how these cult leaders are gathering people and really convincing them to do this dumb stuff, bro.
I think he was on some, they took it as a hostage negotiation.
No, they only said that because, he made the cult and they took it as a hostage thing because, I don't know, he had them trapped. I don't know. I don't think it was really, more of a hostage, but, people really, genuinely believe, the stuff these guys are preaching.
I don't know if this sound fucked up, but, yeah. If the first nigga, right, he can make 900 people drink cyanide.
Yeah.
Nigga, we can make 1 million people subscribe to our channel, my nigga.
That's a fact. We just gotta give them something, that's really gonna convince them.
Exactly. Yeah, if you don't subscribe, we put cyanide in your... Yeah. You don't subscribe, you put in cyanide and cinnamon toast crunch.
Nah, that's a fact.
So, yeah.
One FBI theory suggested that Steve Schneider, Koresh's top guy, may have killed him before taking his own life. These events also influenced the Oklahoma City bombing 2 years later, which was carried out on the anniversary of the siege's final day, killing 168 people and injuring 684. Marshall Applewhite. In March 1997, members of the Heaven's Gate group, led by Marshall Applewhite,
I think I've seen this guy.
themselves in a mansion in Rancho Santa Fe in California.
This guy's crazy.
Applewhite told them that a spacecraft was following the approaching comet Hale-Bopp and would take them to a... Led by Marshall Applewhite, isolated themselves in a mansion in Rancho Santa Fe in California. Applewhite told them that a spacecraft was following the approaching comet Hale-Bopp and would take them to a higher level of existence. He claimed the ship was being hidden by the government and that his long-dead partner, Bonnie Nettles, was on board waiting for them. The group recorded farewell videos, praising Applewhite and calling the plan their final exit. In his own last message, Applewhite said they hated life on Earth and were ready to leave it. Over 3 days, starting around March 22nd, most members took a mix of drugs and alcohol, then placed plastic bags over their heads. They wore identical black uniforms with Nike shoes, and each had a small bag next to them, containing a few dollars in identification. Applewhite was among the last 4 to die, helped by 3 others who then killed themselves. His body was found on the bed in the master bedroom. Medical examiners later found that he did not have cancer, as he had believed, but he did have heart disease. On March 26th, police arrived after an anonymous tip and discovered 39 bodies. It was the largest mass suicide of
Nigga.
It's just stupid, bro.
I can't even, feel bad for niggas.
Bro, just think about it. It's one person convincing all these people just to do this. That's so wild to me, bro.
How the fuck are 39 grown adults, because they say no children in this, right?
Yes.
Saying, yo, if we just pop this Molly, sip this drink, we gonna go to a spaceship on.
Don't forget, they put the same fit on, you feel me? They said all black with some Nikes on. You think they had some clean Jordans on? No clean Jordan. You feel me? I don't know, bro.
What the fuck?
But
how the fuck are I think survival of the fittest.
Yeah, bro.
I think they need to be whittled out of evolution.
Had to be like some hippies or something like that. What was it, 1990s?
It's hard retardation. Just like niggas being slow.
U.S. citizens since Jonestown in 1978. Most of those who died had been in the group for about 20 years.
That's crazy.
Fully devoted to Applewhite's teaching.
That's crazy.
Roch Theriot. In the late 1980s, Gabrielle Lavallee, a former member of the Ant Hill Kids, suffered extreme abuse in the Ontario commune led by Roch Theriot, leader of the Ant Hill Kids. She was burned on her private parts with a welding torch, had a broken hypodermic needle lodged in her back, and had 8 teeth forcibly removed. After Theriot mutilated her as punishment for her first escape, she escaped again and went to the authorities. Theriot was arrested for assault, effectively ending the Ant Hill Kids. For years, officials had suspected abuse but couldn't fully investigate because the commune was registered as a church. Then, on February 26, 2011, Theriot, at 63 years old, was found dead near his cell in Dorchester. His cellmate, Matthew Gerard McDonald, already serving life for another murder, had stabbed him in the neck with a homemade shiv. McDonald then walked to the guards, handed them the weapon and said, "That piece of shit is down on the range. Here's the knife. I've sliced him up." He later pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and received another life sentence. Adolfo Constanzo. Adolfo Constanzo, a Mexican drug trafficker and cult leader, mixed his cartel business with Palo Mayom rituals, believing his magic was the reason for the cartel's success. For example, in 1989, Constanzo's men kidnapped 21-year-old pre-med student Mark Kilroy during spring break in Mexico. Constanzo killed him with a machete blow to the back of the neck, saying he needed a superior brain for a ritual. The police arrested several cult members and raided the ranch, where they found Constanzo's ritual cauldron containing human remains and—
Nigga, imagine sending your son to fucking spring break in Mexico, they get you balling and they try to slice his brains out. Bro. Talking about they need somebody smart for this ritual. That's nutty.
When I went on my trip in during the summer, I thought this was gonna happen to me. Like I was really just walking around like Mexico, like it was me and my mans, we just walking around. But I remember seeing the Mexican military, they was on top of like Jeeps and stuff, like deep with some big ass guns and shit, bro. I was like, bro, I felt like I was really gonna get snatched up. Someone's gonna take my freaking
That's how it be in other countries. Like, I guess Puerto Rico's technically still in the United States, but nigga, I would see like security and cops with big ass fucking drops, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just in case niggas like this is around.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, this is wild. 15 mutilated bodies.
Yeah, nigga, yes.
unearthed 15 mutilated bodies. Constanzo fled to Mexico City with 4 followers, but when police arrived at their apartment for an unrelated matter, he thought they had come for him and opened fire, starting a standoff. Not wanting to be captured, he ordered follower Alvaro de Leon to shoot him and fellow cult member Martin Quintana. When police entered, both were dead. De Leon and Aldrete were arrested immediately. In total, 14 cult members were charged with crimes from murder to drug trafficking. Luc Jouret and Joseph DeMambro. In early October 1994, the leaders of the Order of the Solar Temple, Joseph DeMambro and Luc Jouret, began what they called a transit. They claimed it was not suicide, but a passage to another life, just like what we saw in the Heaven's Gate group with Marshall Applewhite. In letters found later, they wrote that after death, members would gain solar bodies and travel to the star Sirius. On the night of October 2nd, the first deaths happened in the Swiss village of Sherry. 23 people were found dead, most from gunshot wounds. Investigators believe Jouret and follower Joel Egger killed several of them, including members labeled as traitors to the movement. Hours later, Jouret left Sherry for the village of Salvan. In Salvan, 25 more people died, including DeMambro and Jouret themselves. Many of the bodies were burned so badly that both leaders had to be identified through dental records. The victims there had been injected with poison before the buildings were set on fire. Afterward, a note found in DeMambro's home accused Jouret of acting on his own in Sherry and turning what was meant to be a peaceful transit into what they called a carnage. Their remains were cremated and buried in secret in an unmarked grave in Sion, Switzerland. Although the Solar Temple officially ended after their deaths, in 1995-16, more members killed themselves, and another 5 followed in 1997. Shoko Asahara.
Even after they died? Bro, do you know how to pull the influence you have to have on niggas for it to be like, oh dang, he passed away, our leader passed away, I'm still gonna carry through with this. That's wild.
It's like a very high level of stupidity.
No, it is. It really is.
Like, it's not even like, how the fuck are 25 grown adults?
It was 23, 25, and I think it was like another 20 on top.
Are they like brainwashing these people as kids?
I don't know, bro. It'd be grown adults. Like earlier they said it was children. Now they're just saying it's adults.
I'm saying, like, say if he like has these people since they're like kids.
Yeah. And
they like fucking grueling to believe this shit, indoctrinating them. But if he's just snatching niggas off the street like, hey, kill yourself on March 20th.
Yeah, how the fuck March 20th, you're gonna end up on the star over there.
Yeah. Oh, that works. That's not how we do life, nigga.
Maybe they're just like finding people like at low points of their life that's just kind of looking for like no some, excuses, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not hearing
Even then, it's stupid.
20th, 1995, members of the Japanese cult Shinrikyo carried out a sarin gas attack on 5 Tokyo subway trains. 13 people were killed, dozens were seriously injured,
sounds like
and
murder.
Thousands more were affected. Prosecutors later said that the cult's leader himself, Shoko Asahara, ordered the attack after learning police planned large-scale raids on the group, hoping to distract them. Instead, it led to nationwide raids that uncovered stockpiles of chemicals capable of producing enough sarin to kill millions, as well as weapons and other illegal items at Aom's headquarters near Mount Fuji. On May 16, 1995, police found Asahara hiding inside a wall of one of the cult's buildings and arrested him. He was charged with 27 murders overall, and prosecutors argued that he planned to overthrow the Japanese government and make himself emperor, or at least stop police from shutting down the cult. His trial lasted over 7 years. In February 2004, he was sentenced to death by hanging. Appeals claiming he was mentally unfit failed, and 2 retrial requests were denied. So on July 6, 2018, Shoko Asahara was executed along with 6 senior members of the cult. Charles Manson. Manson, the famous leader of the Manson family cult, was diagnosed over the years with schizophrenia and paranoid delusional disorder, though later research suggested he may instead have had bipolar disorder and psychopathy. By his 12th parole hearing in 2012, which he refused to attend, he was deemed far too dangerous to be released, with no possibility of another hearing until 2027. However, this date would never come for Manson. On January 1st, 2017, he was hospitalized for gastrointestinal bleeding, but was too weak for surgery and returned to prison a few days later. His health started getting worse and worse, and in November, he was hospitalized again and died on November 19th at age 83 from cardiac arrest caused by respiratory failure due to colon cancer. If you like this video, subscribe for...
I heard that name.
I've seen his name before. It just isn't
bugging. The famous leader of the Manson family cult was diagnosed over the years with schizophrenia and psychopathy. By his 12th parole hearing in 2012.
They didn't say what he did. Like,
yeah, I don't know. That last one was just like, I've seen him before, but...
I think the first nigga, the Jonestown nigga, is the dumbest.
Oh, that was like the 900 kills? Yeah.
Drinking cyanide, you dumbass
900
niggas.
people. Yeah, that's wild. And you gave your kids it too. You like, bro, I don't know.
It's like the whole CNT plug. Crest TY plug on TikTok, the clip channel.
Nah, fact. You feel me?
That's like everybody in there just checked.
Like,
imagine we said, everybody drink sorry now, you gonna see God.
Yeah, that's
and
like that's,
all our followers just died.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Come on, bro, that's fucked up.
Nah, for real. But hey, man, listen. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, I need y'all to give us that triple double, 10 likes.
Help us hit that big up, man.
You feel me?
Oscar Robinson.
10 comments.
10 likes.
Subscribers.
10 subscribers. Hey, man. CNT plug, no sweep us under the rug. We try to hit 1,000 subs. With that being said, Tasosa, I'm going.
Hey, man. Crest, we out of here, bro.